Yesterday class we started about different type of mounting system. So mainly we are considering the important factors, which one we are using it. And see, I think that can be decided at final mode, because now we are just telling about what are the different types are there and how the installation has been done. So most of the cases they are not given like a steps how they are going to do it. Just generalized application wise and the implementation wise they are giving the information in this subject. So first one, we have discussed about roof mounting system. And most of the cases, the remaining types, what we are discussing in today class, will be just the continuation of your roof mounting, or most of the key points, whatever we discussed in roof mounting will be continued. Just depending upon the location where we cannot go for this roof kind of a mountain, in that places we are preferring for different kind. So first is roof mounting. I think we have discussed, and from this I just give a hint to observe in the figure. Roof mounting is just it is these are the panels. Okay, they are placed on the roof of a system where you cannot find any much difference of spacing between the roof and the panel, because some pictures also look the same, but each and everywhere you are going to have some inclination, or you are going with some supporters, sliders, rail connections, and height of a system will going to differ. So in roof mounting you can observe, the keen observation can be seen, there is no much space between the roof and the solar panel. So here they are facing the problem of ventilation. So air cooling should be required, and at the same time plus point. So this will not be get affected by any wind loading. Wind loading means heavy wind. If it happens also, your panels will not go out or move out of the place. They are that much stable enough to be connected in the system. This is one of the advantages. So that's what we say: secure, safety, maximum radiation, ventilation. Of course, any of the mounting system you take, we want these two are all the things to be common. We want secure, safe, maximum radiation, and ventilation. But in this case, as a drawback, you'll not get much ventilation. Because of that reason itself, your performance of the power output will going to reduce. Okay. So as you consider, these are the main point. And of course, every time when you're considering a mounting system, you are concentrating about the decoration that is assessed to the system of a house or maybe the building, and what else you can do it. Okay, so today we are going with the next topic called pitched roof mountains. Pitched roof mountains. So first you try to observe the representation here given: solar panel, panel mounting beam, mounting bracket. As compared to the last figure, this is also roof mounting, but only one term has been changed, that is pitched. Means you have just increased the space between the roof and your collector panel. And again, with they're concentrated on two major things, that is panel mounting beam and mounting bracket. So this is the actual representation. So this much of space has been added up by using a extra things. So this pitched roof mountains definitely most commonly we preferring, because same as a roof mounting, this is also very versatile and we can easily install, and expense wise it is not much costly. So I'll just add these 3 points, because there are the advantages why we are preferring this pitched installation. It is easy to install. So these are the main factors which are considering for pitched roof mounting. And in this also, you can make the construction depending upon the slant, because you cannot justify all the roof will be completely flattened, like 100% horizontal. Some of the houses for making a different shapes, like pyramid shape or some roof, where let us consider where areas like heavy rains. So they will make the roof in a slope parameter. So in that cases, how to implement? So this inclination or mounting panel will be different. Okay, so in this case, so whatever the design you are observing, this is called as the horizontal railing system. This is a horizontal railing system which is attached to this bracket. So this is like your collector will be completely one separate box. You can call it as that panel is a separate box, and that should be connected, right? So attached to brackets, and your modules will be secured. Secured means how you are going to connect it, because that is a separate part, you are going to add it up to the system. So that will be mounted by using a proper clamps. So mounting bracket and the clamps will be used in this system. So, but here in the pitched roof mounting, the first thing you're going to get the proper ventilation. So, proper ventilation means you are going with the improvement in the power output of a system. So, because of that reason, most of the places they are preferring for, instead of just a roof mounting, people are going for pitched roof mounting, and it increases the beauty as well as it is going to give the ventilation. And for pitched roof mounting, if you say which type of material, because you are having a braced element, you are going to use it as a rail, which is connected to the bracket, like what backside of a mounting system of a PV panel. So you can prefer aluminium or galvanized steel as a braced material. Okay, so they're saying pitched roof or stand-off modules are normally attached to the rafters. So this is called as rafters. And an example of pitched roof mounting system clearly showing the module clamp. So these are the major importance of a pitched roof mounts. You can say versatile, easy to install, and inexpensive. Nothing special has been written. I think same has been given here. Versatile, easy to install, relatively inexpensive, and the material which are used is aluminium, stainless, and galvanized steel. So next, same with a small change. We have a type called, see, you guys note down which type I'm explaining, because there are a number of types and I cannot say this is very important for exam, because they can ask you any type or just they give you option for you to write about the mounting system. That is also one possibility. Other than that, they will ask you particular type to be written. So that's what please note down. So first we have done roof mounting, second one pitched roof mounting, and the third one we are explaining about pitched roof mounts for tiled. This is also same pitched roof mounts, but here the main point you have to concentrate about tiled roofs. Means tiled, you're using tiles where you have to remove it, you have to place the PV panel, again you have to balance and you have to close it, because your system should look beautiful as you complete the work. It should not look odd, removing here and there and making a space and all. So here in the installing of a PV system on tiled roof, definitely it will take more time, and we need expert technicians to be done on this. And when you consider this tiled roof, normally we always compare the system with metal roofs. Metal roof means, see, in the last class we have seen the sheets, metal sheets, sheds we call that. So that in that place also we can implement this PV panels. So similarly, if they have a comparison with those sheets, the tiled roofs needs technicians, experts, and as well as it will take much time. Much time means it is a time-consuming process where it will take much time. The removing the tiles. Hope you can see this. You have to remove the tiles and you have to replace it, and you have to mount the PV panel properly within the stuffed area. See, they are showing that with the nut bolts and how the rail has been connected. They have removed the tile, and again that has to be closed back because it should not look odd, right? So this is the process where it takes huge time. And here you have to concentrate about which type of bolt and neck you want it, what must be the shape of it. So normally the people are using the hook as a goose neck design. The shape has been goose neck. So this is like turning and twisting process will be taken in the nut bolt, because you're removing a tiles, you're keeping that and connecting the rafter, and after that you are mounting the PV panels. So you are going for gooseneck design of nut and bolt system, and of course it is based on a manufacturer. They will going to tell you where you have to place it, what must be the rafter size, and what type of tiles can be preferred. So different types of tiles, different types of hooks will be available. That on all the cases will be shown. But this installation, as I said, it has to be taken feedback from the person of like a PV installment place, like a person, so that how to install, what kind is best for this. Major thing, the chances of tiles can break off because you are walking around to install the system, and definitely it will causes damage. See, if you see any villages or old houses, now we people are having the molding houses. Earlier they used to keep different types of roofs, is it? Hope you have seen that. So if you walk so roughly, if you want to install something on that, definitely they are going to break. So similarly, these tiles also, they are not so hard enough to hold it. So there is a chance of cracking the tiles and damages, and maybe sometimes because of the weight of the rafter or your panel, that can cause a damage. But in the place, I don't have any other option. I have a tiles to be on the roof, as tiles are used as a roof. In that case, you can prefer this pitched roof mounts for tiled system. Okay, so nothing special, nothing more advantage, but it is like my requirement. Yes, I want to install in this situation, I need it. So then you have to demand for the manufacturer to get this kind of an installment. Next, I think this is very less percentage of usage of pitched roof mounts for tiled conditions. Addition to this, you can see most of the houses will have sheets, like metal sheets. I think the next one, we are moving with a type called pitched roof mounts for metal roofs. Pitched roof mounts for metal roofs. So by seeing the diagram only, instead of advantage, you can tell more drawbacks in this. But it is like again a necessity. Can you tell me what is the major problem with this metal sheet and installment? Anybody can answer for this? And technical boards. The corrugated metal roof installation, they are telling, and here one person is doing the installation, is connected with some cable to take out the power. Can you see the reactor outside? And has taken multi-cell, multi-crystal solar panel, and it is not just one module. You can see it is a complete string. 3 plus 3 is having, and somewhere the people are doing a connection. So first thing, drawback, if you consider metal sheet. Metal sheet means safety risk will going to happen. Safety risk because it is not an insulator, it is a conductive element. So there is a chances of electrical hazard can take place in metal sheet. And so that whenever he want to install, or by mistake, the owner of the house, who is not a technical person, he has installed the equipment and he was roaming around or doing some work by mistake also, the chances means if the cable can come into a contact or by mistake anything happens, so there is a chance of electrical hazard can take place. So first thing, safety problem. And here also you have to think about which metals you are using. Metals means next point comes to our mind is corrosion, because different kinds of metals you are using, they will be get oxidized and they can go for a chance of galvanic carbonization. So galvanic carbonization means what happens? It will going to damage the roof. You can see if it longer period of 6 months or 1 year, you can find some holes on this. ಕನ್ನಡದಲ್ಲಿ ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ ತುಕ್ಕಿಡ್ದಿದೆ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ, ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಸಣ್ಣ ಸಣ್ಣ ತೂತುಗಳ ತರ ಆಗಿರುತ್ತೆ. So you'll going to get some gaps due to the galvanized. So that corrosion can take place, and for that also again we need to think about what can be the significant risk can to avoid that safety hazards. So that is one of the problems. So galvanic corrosion can happen. Then we have to think about the next procedure, like how to like isolate the system. If galvanic ionization happening, because your PV installment, it is not like 6 months or 1 year, it is like lifelong, we say. And if you see any of the panel, if you purchased, the validity will be given like up to 25 years. And 25 years is not a small thing, is it? The lifespan of human itself, they are considering 60 years, and your panel will goes for 25 years, means it is a huge run. So in that case, instead of going for the galvanic corrosion, how to prevent? So what they will do, this installers will going to keep same as your machines. We are using like insulations, rubbers. So rubbers will be inserted as a separating the dissimilar materials or metals which you are using. So that is called as a galvanic isolation. So or galvanic insulation, which will provide the safety and as well as the effect of this galvanic corrosion. And here, because metals means you can prefer different kinds depending upon that. So these sheets, stainless steels can be used, or still more based on a quality, based on a cost, you can have a different. And at the same time, these sheets or will be heated more when your temperature is too high. For normal temperature only, say afternoon, you cannot sustain in this halls or sustain in this houses because of hot temperature. Means hot climate will definitely affect the roof. See, first of all, PV panel are getting radiation from sun, and definitely here also heat will be generated. We want ventilator. Ventilator means to minimize the temperature increasing in the system. But here what is happening? Again, this roof is also supporting to increase still more temperature. So in that cases, you have to think about how the panel should be connected, what must be the spacing. All these things you have to consider, means depending upon the local code and local regulation, You have to consult and you have to take the proper decision before you install into the pitched roof mounting system for metal roof. But we cannot say no. As I said, it is a requirement. But in that cases, how you can minimize metal? Of course, corona you can like not corona. It is a uh, galvanic corrosion can be avoided by using the insulators for different metals that can be somewhat minimized. Safety risk also, like metal means definitely you can expect of 20% of safety risk will be there. That is also accepted. But power output, you cannot compromise with the power output. So then you have to think about what must be the inclination angle, what must be the spacing between the system that should be taken carefully while you implementing this metal roofs. Okay, I think I've written some points over this. Yeah, same thing. I think galvanic corrosion, damage the roofing material and mounting system, and the galvanic isolation between dissimilar material can be done by using a rubber separator. Please note down this. Right, because you don't have any diagrams to write on the system. These are all pictures it has taken snapshot. So you have to write about the theory about it. So you can enlarge with three categories: safety, galvanic corrosion, and temperature. These three parameters you can talk about it. Picture. So from the picture, we'll start finding out how this has been done. So this panel is there, rail is there, of course some wooden support they have taken. But here, as the name says, rack mount. Everyone has seen the book racks. It is like step by step, you are going to have a separation and you can keep number of books. This is called tilt ups. Tilt ups means you are intentionally pushing up the things. So in last cases, what an earlier discussed, roof mounts, pitched roof mounts for different tiled, different metal, whatever it is. But nowhere your panel was in this shape. Here, as the name says, rack mounts or tilt up, the first thing is you are pushing the panel by using a triangle shape of a structure to uplift the solar panel. That is the first name. That's what normally people will call rack mounts as tilt up. So whatever the roof condition, see here it is somewhat slant, here it is somewhat flatter. So whatever you consider, you are going to push up your panel by using this triangle structure so that you are elevating the array to be projected more towards the solar angle. So maybe some intention like, okay, if I push it up, I can get more sunlight from morning to almost 4 o'clock, then it may be going down because see, this is like up more than mid. So then remaining part you'll get more shadow, so I'll not get much effective output. So people are trying for this tilt ups or rack mounts. So in this case, so many things will come to a picture. First is rules and regulation. Codes of like a local code, national code, all will be considered. It's like normally people cannot come and do the installation because first point it has to be goes with civil engineer. In structure it has to be designed. The structure engineer has to specify the parameter of wind loading. Wind loading, because see this portion, if you get a heavy air or a heavy wind, there is a chance of this panel to move out of this structure. So that's what first point, the structure engineer should ensure what is the approximate designed value of a wind loading, means up to what it can withstand. And one more thing, cost wise, because remaining experiment, the remaining type I said inexpensive, less costly, fine, we can use. But here see, panel is there, rafter is there, clamps, everything they are using, addition to this structure. So what happens? Your additional cost will be more. And at the same time, like look wise, it is not so good because of course from the front panel it looks okay, something like nice board has been displayed on the surface. But from the back, it's like okay, some structure, some empty, and there is other advantages like people can go and remove the connections. See, this is the junk boxes are connected that can be removed easily. Means it is like easily affordable, so you can go and you can play with that also, and it will not going to give the effective output because okay, the climate is fine, everything is supportable, then you'll get a good output. But as we said, wind load. So if it is wind load, if a panel can go off or it can break off, it can shutter out of the system. So that's what you can say. The output will be here and there offerly. Try to increase at the space time of good windage support, but it will decrease whenever the fault going to happen. So that's what major part you need to ask the technical person, structural person to install these kind of a installment. Okay, so rank mount definitely you can implement, but cost is more, and you need to have a structural engineers to consider what and all the aspects can happen. Then rules or regulations should be considered. So remaining all are same. Panel you are using it, rafter you are using, clamps you are using, regular, nothing special, like nothing different. Hooks has been done here. But one thing, you have a good ventilation. You can get good output in normal condition. This is for rack mount or tilt up. As designed discreetly blend in with the architecture through the use of a curved direct mounting system. Hope these are the examples you have seen anywhere. Can you give the example? Direct mounting means no other extra roof material. Directly you are placing the solar panels. So direct mounting, as the name it says, it's given as flush mount also. There is no support, there is no rafter, nothing has been used. Your modules are directly installed on the surface of the roof. And you can find very, very little space between the module, because if you do any connection, because you can see the shape of this installment, somewhat little bit curved. Curved means definitely you will get minimum of millimeter or meter, small like 1 meter, 2 meter, small variations you can find it in a attachment. So that's what you can assume it as. Small distance will be maintained between the module and the surface. Okay, and this will look very nice because you don't have any other extra rafter or any connection, nut, bolt, nothing is visible. So as per that, look wise it is too good, but the problem is ventilation and the remaining parameter, like how you did it for pitched roof, the same procedure has been used for installing. So nothing special, but people are offering this because it looks good, and at the same time installation is same, but ventilation definitely there is a problem. Okay, so this is for direct mounts or flush. Next we are moving with the major type, where and all the panel can be installed, how possibly we can do it. So that will be specified by a term called building integrated systems, or else you can call this as building integrated photovoltaics. That's what I written it as a BIPV, or else you can call this as a building integrated system. So hope you can see the picture here, and they are given almost all the possibility where and all your panel can be inserted. It's like somewhere their roof will be used for car parking, and all the outer look of the walls will be covered by solar panel. So that is like you're generating a more power and you're satisfying for the whole building. I think I'll get a number of pictures for this kind of building integrated system or building integrated photovoltaic system. Okay, so this is actually increasing day by day in your industrial areas normally, or a place where you're going for a huge applications, where you're wasting much of the space for car parking. There, why can't I think? Because I need to provide some shadow for the car parking. I can do something. So anyhow, your walls will be projected to the sun morning to evening. So why can't I use? So these type of ideas people are getting it. So that's what these type of building integrated systems are increasing with the popularity, and we can, if you incultivate this building integrated system in your houses or in your building, so that is like you're contributing to the like ecosystem, means it is eco-friendly. So that is a possible condition. So you can see here skylight, here also it will come, eaves it will come, windows, building face, means definitely time varies, but some, like you can assume that 60 to 70% of the output can be get it from each and every part. So overall efficiency will be somewhat managed. So that's what examples of where PV may be integrated into a building. But you should be planned very properly, because see, they are all facing towards the sunlight. They have shown it here, not on back side or left side where you are not getting much output. So in that also, you should be very careful where to implement that. Okay. And these are like more customized, where and all you're going for a close together project. I think I'll just show you one more picture. Yeah, this one. I think they're given the title also is a BIPV aiming developed by Sunway and integrated into a car park. This 1.15 megawatt power installation is located at plant. So there are two jobs is happening, right? One is your cars are safeguarded and they're not getting any sunlight, and at the same time this place has been completely utilized for power generation, and as they're saying 1.15 of megawatt power is generating from this plant. But of course installation cost is not so simple. You can see how many modules are connected in the system to get this much of power, and mega is not a small value, so you can say yes, high values is used. So these are compared to the remaining type, whatever I discussed, like a PV mounting, tiles, roof. So considering all this, this is like best method where you can achieve more output. Okay. And sometimes instead of these kind, still one more type is also used in building integrated system. I'll just show you that the picture. Yeah, this one. This is also one of the good example building integrated system. So this person has not used the tile at all. So tiles only has replaced with. So you see the example is given. Example of solar tiles as a part of complete roof. So is not invested for roof at all. So complete outside or mounting system has been done by using the solar tiles. So this is like a thin amorphous solar cells, what we are discussed in different types. So this kind will be utilized for making the roof system. So amorphous laminated models can be used, and you can see the look wise they are long, the continuous pattern, narrow, and they are flexible. Okay, and you can have number of layers so that you can make complete roof as a module system, and you can make it as wide as you want, and different kind also, like you can prefer it like a metal roof. On that surface also you can paste this thin amorphous material. All these things can be done, but as you compare with other material like other system, this is little bit costly. So this system or little bit costly, and of course airflow capacity, because your house means it has to sustain all the different types of conditions which are happening. In that cases, we are facing little bit problems, but otherwise this is too good for installing and getting a good output. This is a solar tiles, or you can call it as a amorphous laminated. So these are all comes under roof mounting system. Let us see if I have any pictures. I'll just show you. Yeah, this is also one of the kind. You can see amorphous installed. They're already installed and they're getting the output. Amorphous type of a system, how they are done. As I said, long, narrow, and it can be of metal shaped. So many things can be done here. Okay, these are all comes under roof type, pitched roof, tiled roof, metal roof. Okay, then direct roofing and tilted roofing. These are all like roof system. If you don't have any doubts, I think the next class we can go for another type of a system called ground mounting. Again, ground mounting also we have a different types. I just scrolled out the slides from the beginning of mounting system. Please once go through, and if you get any doubts, you can ask me. So first system we are discussed is roof mounting. Here no specification what type of roof, anything, nothing was specified. Just it is one of the basic method of installation. They have given a picture in the roof mounting system. Okay. Second one is pitched, small variation of allocating the system of roof mounts by using the different components like rafters, screws, nut, bolt, so different kind. Of course, in this different shape, different designer has to come and place it. So these things has been recognized from the second type, that is pitched roof mount. And after pitching, where and all the possibility of installing this mounts has been assumed. So next they assumed that as tiles. If tiled roofs, how to install? So that's what they call pitched roof mounts for tiled roofs. Next is metal roof. Metal roof, what are the possibility in terms of good output, and at the same time what are the negative things can be avoided, and what are the negative possibilities can happen, that is also described in metal roofs. Then after that we went for rack mounts, where still more structural implementation has been done in the rack mount tilt-up system. Then direct mounts without anything, just you are implementing. I think this and as well a building integrated system almost the same, almost reaches the same point. The next is building integrated system, where you have seen number of examples. Okay. Is anything? If you have anything to ask, you can. If not, I think I will wind up. And at the same time,